do. The other problem is with this wool is that it's not really mixed properly, so it splits quite easily. It's four ply, so it's murder for trying to ensure that you get all the bits, and it's where you just get used to it. 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, 3. He's done it again. 4, 5, 6. Tell you what I am excited about is Phil DeFranco's news network. Can't wait to see what it's like. I just wish I had the money to donate to his Patreon. I really would love to, because I do believe that he's probably one of the most unbiased people on YouTube, and why his network is going to be completely different from the TYT network. So it's one of those things that the thing with Phil is he tells you he tells you what's going on, and he tells you the truth and everything, and then he tells you his opinion. He gives you the evidence and everything, and then he gives you his opinion. It's like all this stuff that's going on with the whole Daddy 05. He just turned around and said that he's getting a lot of the accolades for what he's done and all this, and he's like, yeah, but he says, I'm not the hero in this one. It's the other people, the people that have, brought it to a bigger audience, because he brought it to an audience of a couple of million. Fine. And then some of those showed it to other people who were then in the position to show it to even more people. He is beyond humble. He's been able to get the rights to his own channels back, which is awesome. So everybody say, yeah, but why couldn't he have got the rights back for SourceFed and SourceFed Nerd before they got shut down? It's like, because at the end of the day, he had had some control over his own channel, but he didn't have any control over SourceFed in any way, shape, size, or form. So it was one of those things. It's like a catch-22 that he might go on to create another channel similar to SourceFed, with possibly some of the guys from SourceFed. We'll just have to wait and see, because he did say there's other channels he wants to create, and there's other avenues that he wants to pursue within YouTube. So, but I think it's going to be a lot better than TYT, a lot better, because TYT seems to always have an agenda, and they don't do a lot fact checking, because the Murder with Friends episodes that they did one on the John Benet Ramsey case, and they got one of the facts wrong. So I messaged Grace Baldridge, who does that show, and I messaged her and said, "You got this fact wrong. This is what happened." Nothing. Didn't even get a response or anything. So TYT don't do a lot of fact checking. It's beyond ridiculous how they have such a narrow view of the world, and how it's all everybody is fighting against everybody else, and everybody wants to do this and everybody wants to do that and everybody wants to do this. It's like, no, life just sucks sometimes, and people are trying to make the best out of it if they possibly can. So, 4, 5, 6. So, ba-do. Do. Oh. 7. It's like, makes me laugh out. There's a lot of YouTubers that have the channels are starting to struggle, and they don't realise is that because they don't have much education, they've dropped out of high school or whatever, and they've probably overspent most of the money that they've earned through YouTube, and they're starting to realise, oh crap, we really should have saved money. Oh crap, we really should have done this. Oh crap, we really should have done that. And now they're starting to realise that they can't completely rely on YouTube ad revenue to pay the bills, and they're starting to think, well, I haven't got an education. What am I supposed to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? And it's like, really? Type thing. So before anybody says anything, she's wearing a bodysuit, then trousers. Before anybody says anything, you can't actually see anything. 5, 6, 7. And then it's like, as far as I'm concerned, there's some YouTubers that you just want to shake your head at. And then there are some YouTubers you have respect for. Phil's one I have respect for. TYT, I shake my head out. Because like I said, they don't do fact checking. They don't speak to people with any semblance of respect. They don't speak to groups with any semblance of respect, whereas Phil does. Tries his best to anyway. And he's, another good one is that when this whole thing with Rice Gum and the Gabby show kicked off, a drama channel got in touch with Gabby, wanted to know the full story. Then when she failed to respond, but instead she spoke to Phil, the drama channel turned around and bashed her for in a 40-minute long video. I'll tell you, some people are petty AF. And I would watch way too many RuPaul's Drag Race. way too much. One of the future projects I have coming up is a Doctor Who blanket for my husband. So it's a Philip Crochet pattern that I've adapted to corner to corner. It's the Gallifrey symbol. So I might do that and a couple of the other ones as well, see if I can get a couple of the other ones that, crochet them together for him. So I'll definitely keep him warm anyway. So it's one of those things that it's it's quite easy to do, quite easy to get your head around, quite easy to put into a blanket, and quite easy to manage. It's one of those things I absolutely adore, doing anything crafty. Like I said, made my own stitch markers. I'll show you one in a sec. It's in here somewhere. That's one of them there. I've done my friends some as well. I need to pause them out actually. 5, 6, 7. One sec, just let me put my phone back on charge. So it's like my best friend. I get to see her on Friday, and the funny thing is, she's also my beta reader. So it also means that she's so excited that I finished the other book, and she can't wait for it to come out. She's so super excited, it's untrue. Like when I saw her the other day, she was with her brother, and she's like, "Oh, I can't wait, and she's awesome. Like I said, she's also my beta reader, so she gets to read everything in advance. So bless her. But she's a good lass. She's a good friend. Happy last week out her sometimes. Why the hell am I singing Christmas songs in May? I do have normal stitch markers as well, but I have made my own. There's a YouTuber, craft YouTuber I watch a lot of, Corner of Craft. She's a Brit that's living in Germany with a boyfriend, and she's awesome. And every time I've tweeted her, she's always, liked what I've said or replied to what I've said and stuff. So I am, I do like her. She's awesome. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the blue. 4 rows of blue. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big stitch. Hello. Please, if you want to say hi. Let's double check my audio. Double check my audio, because it's been a bit bad.